is going on, my Poke peeps? Welcome to the Trainer Club. We are going to overview what shinies are out. I am actually headed to Chicago, so this weekend I will be raiding in Chicago, and I am going to show you how to maximize this event XP. So welcome to the Trainer Club. Let's go. A lot of people are curious what shiny Pokemon have been released for this event. We've seen multiple different pictures of all the fighting shinies that could potentially be in the game, so which one is actually going to be the ones that we can catch? So far, the only confirmations that we've seen is MEDITITE and MAKUHITA. So those are the only two shinies that are in the game. Machamp will not be one. I am positive of that, just because he pulls so much weight that he is going to have his own community day event. So he will have his own specific event just for him in order for us to catch it, similar like Charmander. And the one thing that I am a little bit curious about is Mankey. I'm surprised that Mankey doesn't have one, because I don't think Mankey could be good enough for a community day to have such a turnout like a Charmander, like a Bulbasaur, like a Squirtle, something like that. So that is the one thing that we are a little bit unsure of, why he is not out there. However, there are raids. There's a Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee. There is no Hitmontop raid. Right now, we're at the airport. We're gonna start doing this raid. Here we go. Here we go, guys. As we start to do this raid, I am going to be a little bit more quiet, a little less enthusiastic and loud as I typically am, because I am at the airport. However, we're going to overview you on what the 100% CPs are for these raid bosses. You can solo them. Suggested that your guys are at least level 30 and up, and the weaknesses for these fighting types are Flying, Fairy, or Psychic. Espeon, Mewtwo, Dragonite, and Alakazam are the top guys to go with. I wouldn't really go solo with anything but those guys, all with Flying, Fairy, or Psychic moves, and none of those guys actually get Fairy moves. Theoretically, you could go in with a Gardevoir if you have a Gardevoir maxed out. So we are going to solo one. However, we're going in with two here right now. So as we get down, we want to know what the 100% CPs are for these Pokemon, because we're gonna catch them. I really would love 100% Hitmonchan. I do not have that. So since we are fighting Hitmonchan right now, 1199 is the level 20, and if it's boosted in cloudy weather, it's going to be 1499 at level 25 for 100% IV. And for Hitmonlee, I do have a hundo, so I will be doing less of him. His 100% CP is 1375 during normal conditions at level 20, and then during cloudy conditions, he is going to be 1718 during cloudy conditions. So these are the CPs that we are going to look for. And let's not forget Machamp. He is going to be caught at 1650 or 2063 if it is going to be boosted during the cloudy weather. So we're going to look for that as well. Thank you for Pokemon Go Hub for providing all of this amazing information as always. As you see here, as we finish and come down to the end of this raid, it actually is a little bit harder than it seems. It wants to throw a Lugia in there for me. However, Lugia's DPS is not as high. He's a little bit more defense based. So I'm going to go with some of the more attackers. If you're going solo, you're going to go through quite a bit of guys. So if you have the powered up guys, at least have somebody there that they can help you out if you do not beat it, because that is going to be very important, because you don't want to waste a raid pass if you're not quite strong enough to beat one of these guys, because it's going to be very close and it's going to be intense. So I can't wait to see you guys do it. Alright guys, so the highlights to this event, you really want to make sure that you throw down on the gym locations when you're grinding because they are going to kick out a ton of stops. So I actually got a report from one of my buddies who spun a blue gym that he's been at. He actually got 67 items on his 7th day streak. So he got a ton of stuff on that. It's giving you around about 16, 17 things when you've been at that gym before. So you're stocking up your bag super fast and efficient. Especially we're going to need that after all the grinding we did last week. So we're going to want to plus and see as many of the fighting Pokemon as we can to try to get the shinies. And if you don't have that fighting badge, this is a good time to get that. Do a couple of those raids, and most importantly, you are getting double XP only on the raid bosses. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a couple of raids that are close to each other and do an egg and do them back to back on the same egg. You can evolve in between, and this is going to be the most efficient way to do this. I'm going to show you a lot of how we do it this weekend out in Chicago. Keep me posted. Let me know how you guys are doing. I can't wait to get more into this event. I appreciate all you guys. This is going to be a quick video because I'm about to take off. Chicago, here we come. Thanks for tuning into the Trainer Club, guys. Here we go.